And finally we're fucking back onto this shit. Okay, so what are we going to do today, boys? It's going to be a fairly short session. Got places to be. And you've all got shiny, shiny Christmas presents. Well, all Christmas presents. Joffrey
Well,
is not on for some reason. Okay, so what are you going to do with them? What are you planning to do today?
well, I'm gonna take my Astartes assault cannon and attach it to my weapon. What do they call it?
Yes, shiny new toy.
My MIU weapon interface. That's what I'm doing.
Mm-hmm. Interesting. It is now linked to your brain, more or less.
Fantastic.
What could possibly go wrong?
I also got all the necessary talents to use it, so that's fun.
Mm-hmm. Hopefully that would come back to haunt you. Having you directly linked with it with your brain. Anyways.
I sneeze and just
Have you
roll to dodge.
Everyone within 50 meters in front of you, dodge. So, New Dawn has arrived, and nothing seems to be particularly happening at the moment. It's a fairly quiet day for once. You still see some occasional streak of green lightning from the Necron tomb, which is just sort of taunting you. Waiting for you to actually fucking do something with it!
It's almost like we're supposed to mess with it or something.
I would like you to, yes. It is
Oh,
there.
right.
I would like you to go play with it. For the love of fucking Christ, I built the fucking thing.
Oh. Right, about that tomb. Remember what we discussed last time we were here?
You want to go get someone a present?
Get someone imprisoned. What?
A present? Shiny new present?
Yeah. Yes, I do.
You actually want to do that?
Well, I don't know. I've been thinking about it. Definitely would be enjoyable. Yeah.
You're actually going to do it? This is a very serious question. Are you going to do it?
Well, I don't know. If I go there alone, I'm probably just gonna get bum rushed by Necrons.
What's happening?
We're playing. Hello, Joffrey, finally.
I'm sorry, Path of Exile messed up my computer and it took a while to Alt F4 out of it.
Lovely.
Game doesn't like it when I Alt Tab.
Oh, you haven't even received your Orcimus present yet, Joffrey.
Yes. So, when you awake, Mr. Skorgzak, you find yourself with a large, rather smelly sock that's got some sort of object inside of it.
I take out the object and eat the sock.
As you should, bravo. You pull out a long green tube filled with what looks like lightning.
I've caught lightning in a bottle.
More or less. For some reason, it feels like you want to play with this somehow.
I'm gonna play a mad sax solo on it.
There's nowhere to actually blow on it, but you put it to your mouth and you start, and yeah.
This is
your tongue feels a bit like tingly.
I'll figure out what to do with this later. I throw it in my office.
It hits a metal object and a small arc of lightning comes out.
That's something to
Can you guys hear me?
keep note of. Yes.
Yes. Were you muted?
That is weird.
Oh, good.
Really weird.
Hmm.
Because I lost all other internet connection.
Lovely.
Well, where's everyone else at? What's everyone else doing?
Nothing
Grump
today,
I heard
apparently.
Necrons.
Stardy's assault cannon detached to his shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, boss.
This gigantic fucking cannon that's like 4.5 feet long.
Where did we set that big cannon we got again?
You mean the artillery thing?
Yeah, the one we got from Vlad. Not Vlad, the
All right.
race.
What now?
That thing we can blow a hole in a mountain open with.
Oh,
Yeah.
the Ordinatus. Yeah, that's parked
Yeah, where did we
outside.
put that again?
That's
Okay.
I'm not gonna get rid of it or anything like that. It's just gonna be
Well,
sitting
is
there.
my tower room done?
Your tower room?
Yeah, that empty room that I tasked you with, Curtis.
Well, is it done? Because forgot where we were on that little project.
Jesus.
You're a tower.
Yeah, it's been a few weeks. Fair enough. If I remember correctly, it was just a bunch of towel stuff attached to it, right?
You just wanted to make a room that looks like it's the Tao's room.
Yeah, the interior of the tower ship.
Yeah, fair enough. It's very crude, but if you squint, maybe.
From a distance.
If you're drunk and you squint,
With your eyes closed.
Feel around
tilt
in
your
there.
heads, and maybe look the exact opposite direction. Maybe. Yeah, it will look vaguely
Tao.
Tau-ish. And to mark that, I will add the Tau squiggle.
What
All
room
right.
is that?
So, I want to go exploring. Can I take a gander at the world map?
Sure.
I want to go exploring in the mountain ranges.
Can we shoot the mountain ranges with the Ornwananis?
No, what if there's loot
Technically?
in the mountain ranges?
We'll blow the loot. We'll blow the mountain ranges open and steal the loot from inside of them.
Let's go
All
explore
mountain
the
ranges have
Chief
loot.
Mountains.
Alright. Are you actually going to bring the Ordinatus? Because it might take you a few days to get there.
What? No, we're not going to blow up these mountains. We're going to explore them.
Alrighty then.
Maybe we'll find some overarching story inside of these mountains.
Perhaps we could just blow open that Necron mountain with our Ordinatus
The
and
plot
find
might
the
progress.
story.
Yeah, but what if we blow up the story doing that?
We're not gonna blow up the mountains. Let's go to the mountains. We're bringing all the PCs and some excess NPCs, just regular boys.
Alright.
Alright, how many days do you want to dedicate to this?
I don't know,
I'm
Travis.
taking-
How long is it gonna take us to explore a mountain range?
I'm taking
It's a fucking
Does
mountain
anybody
range.
mind if I take a war bike, like a war bike or something?
No objections,
I'm gonna
apparently.
start.
Go for it.
I'm gonna start customizing my war bike. Yeah. Right. I need a
So-
war bike.
Takes you most of the day to arrive. And I will move over to, and here we go. So, it's been a while since I remember what the fuck is actually out here, but I think I remember what's over there. So, starting on the far right. Give me a couple awareness tests, boys.
Oh man. Awareness. Oh, there it is. 1 check mark. Oof.
Oof! I'm gonna re-roll that. Why is my I mistook your roll for mine. I was like, why don't I have a 34? I know I have this maxed out. Well, I guess I see something, hopefully.
So, yeah, you do see a few things really interesting squibs in
about
this area.
What about Rollock and the other
Rollock
enemy?
is staring at something shiny. Sorry, Gronk is staring at something shiny. I don't know what Rollock and Winder are doing.
I don't know what I'm doing either.
It could be
He
an
just
awareness
said
test.
roll
Taking
the-
an awareness
roll the
test would
awareness
be
test.
nice.
You know, maybe.
Come on. Roll.
That's. Okay, hold on a minute. I've got to. Oh, here it is. It's right there. Wow. Right in front of my face. No target modifiers, right?
Nope.
Nope. Just awareness. Be aware.
Man, what the fuck? Does it? No one have awareness? Still?
Yeah,
No,
they
I
have
see.
basic awareness, clearly, but other than that, no. So, you're all staring at shiny objects, apparently. Except for Scorpius, who's actually paying
Except
attention.
for Window who sells gold.
Ah. Parrot, you there? You muted? Got internet problems?
Almost.
Oh, well, roll awareness when you can. Also on instance if you want to fuck around with warp shit. So, back to what I was saying. Squirrelsack, you see quite a large number of mountains. No surprise there. You see large footprints from what could only be described as a gargantuan squig somewhere. So far, you don't really see much that stands out as anything particularly interesting in this area.
Do I know if there's any tribes that are clans that are relatively close to the mountains?
Yeah, actually, there's quite a few. There's at the scrap heap there is a minor clan that is starting to grow, but has no real name.
Starting to grow. Do they have a forest, or is it just a bunch of no-names?
Bunch of no names. Crushing them would be the better part of like a day or two.
And it would involve fighting in roles.
No, not for this. They're pretty small.
Well, let's go. I want to look for the squigoth that's leaving these footprints. I wonder if it's a wild squigoth we could add to our collection.
Alright. I believe tracking of animals is a separate skill. I think it might be...
What?
Yes, survival.
Survival. I haven't put any points into this.
I am not surprised.
I have a check mark in survival.
Then by all means, Master Tracker, track.
Oof.
Yeah.
So, you start following tracks, and then you get into a ravine. And you swear the tracks go down into the ravine, and then sort of up the wall and over the other side. But you're not entirely sure, because it's just sheer rock. You're guessing at this point. You've been wandering around for like an hour or so, and you have no clue. You can try again if you want, but... Yeah, so...
Rollick, Wyndham, do you get to know where he might be?
Psst. Josh,
Oh, I'm going.
do you have survival, Josh?
I don't. Like, I don't think I see it.
It'll be at the
It's
bottom.
in. It's
it's at the bottom.
right below. It's right above tech use at the bottom of skills.
Right above. Oh, here it is. I mean, I don't have anything little check things. Got base.
Go for it.
Yeah, that seems about right.
Still, nobody has any idea as to where this creature is. So, you sort of wander around in a rocky area trying to find a squig thing, and you just don't find anything. Unfortunate.
Is there more world map we can explore?
No. Sorry.
Wyndham almost got it.
He successfully finds a squig.
Actually, if you give him the +10 for intimidate.
Yeah. I could do that, couldn't I?
Yeah, too late for post yelling. So at the most he finds a regular squig just sort of sitting there.
Yeah, fancy squig. Oh, it's mine.
Grunt punts it into the ravine.
Those Dark Eldars are off the planet now, aren't they?
As far as you can tell, yes.
Do you guys want to go explore the webway?
Oh, shit.
We should try and find any Dark Eldar tech they left behind.
We already looted the place clean.
Oh shit. Fair enough.
Okay. Well, if you want to go there, you can.
I mean, it gives us something to do. Otherwise, it's just a chill session.
Pretty much. Well, you know where there's a potential fight, a really big fight, a world-ending fight.
Yeah, but I'm still pretty certain we can't take on Necrons. I doubt I could take on a Necron, to be honest.
Well, a regular Necron warrior, yes. At least for a little while. You're guaranteed to make it, stop moving for a few minutes.
Yeah, no.
Just maybe not forever.
Only we could just
Want the
Well,
ship
if we
done,
could
so we can chill out.
if we can only just find
Animal.
like if we can only just find like one Necron warrior alone, we could just tear it apart and give it to Vlad.
Anything Necron he will pay through the nose for.
I'll tell you what we should do. We should go Necron scarab hunting.
No.
Because the Necron scarabs come out at night, right?
Uh-huh.
So what if we went Necron scarab hunting? Like got a bug net, orky bug net. We could make it work.
Mm.
It'd be fun.
Well, decisions. Webway or poking a nest?
We could always ask around to see if there's anything that anybody needs done. I mean, maybe Vlad has something he wants us to do.
Call Vlad then.
After a brief call, there's nothing he really wants to do other than hurry up and get your shit fixed. So we can get off the planet.
Well, maybe there's someone in the Orc village who needs something done.
Okay, let me think of something I can do with that.
Maybe there's a bounty, maybe someone owes someone some money, maybe there's a small group of feral orcs roaming about, something.
Yeah, I could go with something like that. Or, if you do actually visit it, you will run into a few weird boys who are looking a bit odd.
A few
As
weird
they
boys
do.
are
Other than
looking a
usual.
bit odd. This is the usual.
You're not the standard weird boy paraphernalia or appearance or style.
Are we talking about demonic corruption weird, or there's another Space Hulk weird?
Slightly demonic corruption weird, as well as just plain weird. There's a lot of feathers involved for some reason.
Oh my god, we got fucking Zenith weird boys.
Gotta cull him.
So, do you wish to approach the group?
Sure.
How
why
many?
not?
How many are there?
Half a dozen.
Half a dozen.
Half a dozen
That's
weird
alright.
boys. In a town filled with thousands of orcs, giving them a lot of psychic power.
Oh,
All right. I mean, I'm a pretty good negotiator, so I think we got this. I'm gonna approach the baker's dozen of weird boys and ask what's
I'm gonna
crack
roll-
lacking.
gonna
Baker's
roll
dozen is
stealth.
13.
Said about a dozen or so, didn't you?
I said
Half a
half
dozen.
Half
Six.
a dozen.
can I roll
Uh,
stealth? Yeah, I'm gonna roll
Yeah,
stealth.
sure.
Where's stealth go? Okay. There it is.
Okay, you sort of fade into the shadows a little bit. Now then, you approach them. They see you approaching. It's hard to miss you. You're not stealthy in the least. But when you get to them, they start to talk in complete unison. Welcome, Skorgrazak.
Right, you gets us talking at the same time, and you knows my names before I said my names. So either I'm famous now, or something's awry.
We know you personally. We have met previously.
Previously, I've
Yes.
never met another weird boy in my life.
Yes, you did. A long time ago. But
You're gonna have to be more specific.
do you remember an amulet that you handed to our boss? Or at least one of you did.
I remember getting a Rosarius.
A long time ago then. Maybe it was somebody else. But nevertheless, we do know you and your clan.
You ain't talking very orky.
Thank you. Now, you have approached us. This is good. We have work that needs doing.
Work that needs doing. Why you get so feathery?
That is between us and not for you. Now, the work in
Well,
I take
question...
copious notes on their outfit.
Steal their look.
Sneeches in style.
Haven't you heard?
Sneak.
Feathers in vogue now.
Sneech is a new Nurgle.
So, we require some materials. We have something we would like to attempt to do, but we just don't have the materials.
Alright, why should I help, and what's the material?
Well, we will be paying you quite substantially.
Mm-hmm.
Would 50 teeth suffice?
50 teeth. What material is it?
We have a list of things that we require.
Can I see the list?
It depends on whether or not you wish to agree.
With the terms and conditions at the bottom.
I take out
You're a bit too
my...
quiet, Christian. Take out your...
I take out my hammer and said, "Oh, I've got the tools for the job. Oh, I just gotta know what you want."
The materials in question are rare, difficult to obtain, and could cause unpleasantness if you mishandle them.
Uh-huh.
Do you accept?
Where are they?
Mostly here, a little bit over there, and shouldn't be too difficult to obtain.
I'll have to think on that offer.
Very well, we shall wait here.
Alright, yous kids have a good day. And I wave everyone to follow, and I go to the Weird Boy Tower because this is extra weird.
The occasional bolt of green lightning shoots out of the top of the tower. Nothing unusual there.
So like a head Weird Boy.
If they do, they usually explode fairly quickly.
No, I'll look for the one who seems the most knowledgeable.
You look
Was that
around.
his response?
You look around and you just see crazed, weird boys just doing weird stuff. One of them's kind of zapping a squig and just watching it bounce around. Another one's eating a book. That's about as close as you can get for knowledgeable.
I'll approach
Like,
the
I'll
one that's
do that.
zapping the squig. What does that be get? You know anything about wolves with feathers?
He zaps you. What?
I brushed the little stain off my armor. Roy, do you know anything about feather gits?
He's talking about birds. They go pop real noise.
No, not birds. Always talking about orcs with feathers.
We don't get feathers.
Yous don't get feathers. Do yous knows how you might be able to get feathers?
Ooh, yeah, I know. Hang on a second. He opens up a little bag on his hip. He rummers around, pulls out a feather, and just sticks on his arm, just literally through his flesh. Yeah, like that. Ow.
That they looked a little more trying to think of the dumbed down word for natural. In place.
It
looked like they were born with them.
Oh. Don't play with birds then. Maybe a bunch of birds as they popped up out of the ground. I don't know. That's weird.
Do you knows of anyone who might be more knowledgeable about psycho stuff?
Nope.
Green whore. Who's the smart psycho?
Who's a smart weird boy?
Who's a good weird boy? Who's a good weird boy?
There's the Snagagog. He's pretty good.
Who?
He doesn't explode much.
Who?
Snagagog.
Snaggergrog. Alright, where's Snaggergrog at?
Snagagog is at the bottom of the tower.
Ah, basement or ground level?
Basement. Apparently he says it stops the explosions a lot. Maybe.
Hey, this is some pretty good character development. I go to the basement.
Alright, so you see a room that's pretty much covered with scorch marks. And there is indeed an orc there who seems like he actually has more than 2 neurons firing.
Right,
And not in a violent
pretty
way.
small.
Firing at you.
I approach him. Alright, you look pretty small. I got a question.
Shh, always hunting thingies.
Diggies.
Yeah, they small, they fast, and they tricky. They steal me socks. There's one, bang! No, I missed him.
Right, well, can we pause the hunting?
I suppose. I don't actually have any
Alright.
socks.
Alright, I's got a question. Is you a really smart, a really smart weird boy?
Always like to think so. I was eating a few
Right.
bugs in me time.
I like to think that is actually how orcs would get smart.
That's how they think they get smart, therefore it is.
Exactly.
It may not be on the actual thing that they ate.
Alright, do you know how an orc could get feathers as if he was born with them?
Well, the thing about the orcs is that they like to change a bit depending on where they is. So, might be that where they is birds.
But
Or something
what
like
if the orcs ain't talking orky?
that. Oh, that's a good one. I'd have to
He's talking like
say
oomies.
that's
And
weird.
what if they are weird boys?
That's all weird, boys. Ooh. Oh, it's them gits.
Yeah, those gits.
Oh, yeah, you don't want to go messing with that clan. They
He's already knew who I was before I introduced myself.
oh, it's the We's Gonna Squeeze You clan, boy.
So we's got a Squigs ya clan?
Yeah, they've been a bit weird lately.
He's gonna squigs you. Hold on. I
Yeah,
need
they're
to
the
look
one
up
with the one who hosted the event, the big race. They've been playing with things lately.
Oh yeah, the one with the demon leader. I was wondering why Sneech would even want an orc, first of all.
Reasons. He didn't. Now he does. Because
Great plan.
I'd pin Orcs War for literally any other Chaos God.
There's reasons. Very good reasons.
And now I want to fight a Nurgle boy.
No, you don't.
No, you don't.
Sure I do.
No. How many toughness tests do you think you can make?
Oh,
Literally.
I could raise my toughness.
Yeah, raise it higher. Like, another 10 points minimum. You don't want to go fucking with that shit.
The We's Gonna Squigs Ya clan, isn't that the one with the Daemon Orc?
Oh, yeah, damn. Maybe that's why they're covered with feathers. Maybe I should get some for a pillow. There's one, bang!
Well, I jump. Well, do you knows if the We's Gonna Squigs Ya have any enemies?
Oh, yeah. There's also losing their socks, too.
I see.
Well, also every other clan, because that's how it works, you know. Orcs versus orcs, you get the idea. You're an orc, you should notice.
Well, thanks for the advice.
Yeah, just don't go play with them. They might turn you into a squig. They called that for a reason. And if you see any socks, please send them my way. I never actually had any pair.
Is this why we had socks? Or Santa stole them all from this man? What a no morals, what a thief.
Well, his father Walkmas, not Santa Claus. So yes, he steals. He takes one person and gives him another.
But he also gives out freaking assault cannons, so I don't complain.
Yeah. Meanwhile,
like
150 light years away, on a battlefield, a Terminator is raising his arm and realizing he's missing his assault cannon.
Well, I'm gonna call Mr. Nation and ask him some stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, Mr. Nation.
Hello, Squawkazak. What is it you require?
Right. Well, these bird gits, they're from the We's Gonna Squig Ya clan. I was wondering if you gits were planning on assaulting them gits.
I have done some scouting of their home. It is inadvisable.
Inadvisable? Why?
You may not leave as the same shape as you went in.
Always got a weird boy. He's can change my shapes back. Isn't that right, Windub?
I just look at him.
Shrug. I don't know.
Yeah, he can change me back. He's just being modest.
I would not recommend it. Also, approaching it is large amounts of electronic interference. May disrupt electrical equipment. If you do approach, don't go in power armor.
Have you seen the leader of the clan?
Negative. We have not yet acquired a visual on him. By all reports, he is large and powerful.
Well,
He's also
thanks,
big and
Mr.
red.
Nation. I hang up. Oh fuck. Now there's a Sneech guy roaming about. Hey Gronk.
Huh?
I got a spoil mission for you.
Oh.
It's really dangerous, so yous don't gotta go if yous don't want to.
What is it, boss?
Alright. There's a clan that is full of demonic orcs. Yous is gonna go in there and meet their leader and tell me what he looks like.
You want me to meet him? What? Say
Meet
hello?
Meet him, look at him. Oh, I don't care. Just tell me what he looks like.
Alright. I knew that.
Right. Don't get caught. If you get caught, tell him you're from this nation.
They'd probably kill me, but yeah.
Don't get killed.
Alright.
All
Try.
right. Good luck. I pat you on the back.
Now, let's remember the last time that I went out on a spy mission.
I mean,
work.
to be fair, you do have 102 target on your stealth.
True.
Yeah.
I'll be right
So
back.
unless you get minuses, there's a 1% chance that you'll fail.
Fair enough. So, first, I think I should at least have a picture of the outside of the We's Gonna Squibs camp. Like, can we do some surveying on the outer walls and stuff?
Well, my plan is we're just gonna straight up confront him and challenge him to a duel.
Well, yeah, but if you want me to sneak in there, I need knowledge of the outer walls, the overhead,
Well,
maybe the
Mr.
layout.
Mr. Nation said there was a lot of interference, so you couldn't really get any surveillance. So we don't really have much to go on.
Would this electronic interference fuck with any of my bionics? Because that will render me useless.
Oh, yeah,
Travis?
that's a good question. Travis is AFK.
Oh, damn it. Well, when he gets back, that's a good question because I can't even go near it or I'll basically turn off. Bionics are a hell of a drug.
Alright, I'm back. So, Gronk, you doing this?
Yeah, what does the outside of the camp look like, the walls and stuff?
Gronk, you had a question before that. You better ask it.
Yeah, another thing, that electronic interference isn't the type that'll, make all my bionics start, harden out, will it?
Yeah,
Because
I have no
that'll-
idea.
Okay,
Oh, I've got an idea. If let's implant one of our boys with some pretty standard bionics and just send him
Just
to
give
go
him a
hug the
look.
wall.
just give him a robot hand and send him in there.
Yeah,
Okay.
and he can call us, telling us if his arm goes dead.
Okay. He begins to approach. He's not very good at stealth. And he gets about halfway there. And he just gets hit by a bolt of lightning.
Right, maybe we should,
Gronk is just kind of like, boss, that could have been me.
Right, but he ain't stealthy.
Well, he is now. He's
I
nothing
kind
more than Ash.
I kind of give you a look. I know he isn't stealthy, boss. He's dead.
Okay. To describe what you actually see when you get to the base itself, you see a fairly large compound, circular in nature, with a very large tower in the center. At the top of the tower, you see what can only be described as a small maelstrom. Small circling cloud of darkness just above it. With occasional
Great,
bolt
it's
of lightning coming down.
Great, it's a mini.
Oh,
it's a
you know
mini
what we
Sauron
should do?
guy.
Mhm.
You know that big artillery we have? we should fire it at that maelstrom.
Well, we go to war with that clan then.
And if they attack us, oh boy, we don't really have defenses, do we?
What it knows, boss.
Boss, that is an excellent plan. I don't see how anything could go wrong.
Thank you, Wingo. You know I'm always the smartest among you gits.
Conversely, we could just help these boys out. They's promising teeth.
Right, but if they...
I could follow them around. See what they's up to. Stealthy like.
How dangerous do you think it might be to just kidnap them?
6 of them.
6 of them?
1 of me and 6 of them, boss.
No. No. You get... Boy,
Gronk is just looking at you like you've lost your shit.
Or me.
Fitting.
What if all of us go sneak up to him and knock him out and kidnap him?
I just look at the rest of you. Yous gets sneak? I look over at your giant mega armor suit. Boss, your mega armor suit is a lot of things, but it's also very loud.
Boy, no. Or venison.
Boss, I had thought. Which is rare.
Uh-huh. What's your thought?
Boss. Okay. You know how them weird boys, they were weirder than normal, right?
Huh? Yeah, huh?
Oh, Kennedy, you cut out for a second there.
Yeah, what'd you say?
Sorry. Well, we need to determine how they were able to know your name.
Exactly. That's why we kidnap them and torture them.
What? No, boss.
Why do we kidnap all
Listen,
6
boss.
of them? Wow,
What if they can sense people and read their brains?
Then we knock them out from a distance.
No, boss, listen.
Gaze would die.
Weekend's experiments. We send this thing called Gronk. We send it, and it goes sneak case. And if they see them, that mean they can sense sneak.
Right. And if they can sense them, we just knock them out from a distance, and then we torture them.
Sure, whatever you say, boss.
Right. Gronk, I've got a new task for you.
Right.
You remember the 6 gits we were talking to earlier?
Eyes do.
Yous is gonna sneak up to them, and if you get caught before they actually see you, come back and tell us.
Alright. What do I do if I sneak up to them and they don't seize me?
Keep getting as close as you can.
What then?
If they don't see you and you're literally right behind them, just come back.
Alright.
What could possibly go wrong?
If I get that close to them, I'm gonna make a freaking sleight of hand test and try to pickpocket their list.
They're very peaceful folk. They're sneaks. They're not gonna like lash out of anger.
Yeah, they still don't take shit. They're orcs.
Just wave at them, give them a good smile, then walk away.
Alright. Well, if I get close enough to them, I was going to try and snatch their list they had.
Right, you do that. In fact, that's goal number 2. If you can sneak up to them, steal the list. Steal the list.
Alright. I nod. All right, so this is the plan.
Yes.
This is the plan.
Apparently.
All right, so
Okay.
let's find. We should find him, boss. We should probably find him first.
Roy, good luck with that. I pat you and walk into my office, closing the door.
Well, they haven't really left, so they're still sitting in the main town, trying to find somebody to do their dirty work.
At this point, I go back and I ride my war bike into town.
Nobody pays you any two fucks.
Get out, park my war bike somewhere, and gonna roll. Well, where are they in relation to me?
Well, let's load up the town, shall we? And since you're the only one on there, you're the only one on the map.
Hey,
So
isn't everybody else gonna be like taking them out at long range?
You're the only one there.
Yeah, you are the only one there.
Well, are you guys gonna come along before I start this up?
Fuck no. Good luck.
Well, you guys said you were gonna take them out at range. Like,
I didn't say anything.
After they find you.
so after I get fucking zapped to death?
You won't get zapped to death if they
Oh.
see you.
I'm gonna go back him up from a distance.
Listen, if they see Gronk,
Thank you.
they aren't
Somebody's
gonna
backing
think
me up.
anything of it. They know he's with me. They won't think anything of it.
I'll definitely be somewhere on scenes. That way I can, like,
You two just hide in the pub and burst out and help me if you hear commotion.
I mean, to be completely fair, what would I do? Aside from kill them.
Charge.
Charge? They're psychers. What charge?
My eyes get large as I get told to go into a pub. A smile grows on my face.
I guess I'll back Gronk up too from a distance.
Just, yeah. Alright, so where are they? Where am I? I don't even see myself.
They
on
are
the map.
going to be right about here. In this particular
Alright.
tower. Just out
Can
in
we
front of
see
it.
the town map too?
Oh, alright, alright.
Somebody ping that.
Right about here, near the breweries.
Right here. Okay. Where am I? I don't see myself on the map.
Yep, just put yourself down somewhere.
What if I wanted to put myself right here? How do I do that?
Just click and drag yourself onto it.
Where am I?
Go to your journal, go to yours, and click on bio and info. Drag that picture onto the map.
Okay,
Ta-da.
bio and info.
No need, I got you there.
Then just delete it. The big one that you made. Yeah.
A giant cock walks into town. The earthquakes.
It's just a new billboard.
Gronk's new 5-star restaurant.
Fair enough.
Yeah, every other restaurant used to be 1 star. Now they're 0 star for some reason. Anyway, you're going to need to roll a few stealth tests there, my friend.
Alright. Going
Go,
back to
Gronk,
stealth.
Go, Gronk, go. Come on, let's cheer him on.
go.
Don't
I think this
get
is how
caught.
stealth's supposed to
Don't
work.
get caught.
We scream at you from a distance.
Don't get caught.
You're still good!
Then he's like, okay.
Alright, you're going to get to about here before you need to roll again.
Okay. And they're right here.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, I should put some
plus-
bits and pieces on the map.
Pluses and minuses.
I'll give you a negative 20 at this point.
Okay, I turn on my heavy stummer. Bring myself back up to a 30.
Okie dokie. A decent roll. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright. You're going to get to about Yeah. What do you do from here?
Um.
You can almost see them around the corner.
Okay, so I kind of peek around the corner and try to see which one might have the list.
Alright, give me an awareness test. -40 due to a small object.
Ooh. I don't even think I can pass this.
I don't need awareness.
Yeah.
You're pretty sure one of them's got it, but you can't see inside of pockets.
Okay. So I'm gonna get closer.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna roll another stealth test.
Yep. Alright. You get to right about there.
All right. Gonna let's see. Let's zoom in a little bit. Let's see. Um, Guess I don't know. Can I make another awareness test to see who has the list?
Sure.
Negatives, minuses.
Same as before. I'll go with -30. You're a bit closer now. You might have a chance. You got a 4% chance. No. They don't seem to be holding anything other than their staves.
You could try to pickpocket every one of them until you get the list.
I could.
Gronk,
I could.
give me a willpower test with a +20.
Okay. +20.
Nothing seems to happen. You feel a slight tickle in the back of your brain, that's about it.
Alright. So I'm gonna roll another stealth test to see if I can get close enough to pickpocket that one.
Mm-hmm.
You should re-roll that.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, I didn't add any pluses or minuses to that.
Oh.
Yeah, that's just base stealth. +30.
Yeah, okay. So you're going to get real close before they... Once again, you need to make a willpower test.
+20?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
They all turn and look at you and just kind of... they all say, wow, you're surprisingly resistant.
Gronk just sort of chuckles. Eyes no.
We were just simply trying to send you a message. But no, you decided to avoid that. So, has your boss reconsidered, or do we have to get weird? And they start approaching you.
Actually, that's why I was coming to you. You see, I would really like to see that list, so
really
we could do that job for you.
Was just bigger.
Well, he is hulking and they aren't. But you are correct, they should be bigger. There we go, that's enough better.
Is this a group hug? Is anybody hungry?
Why are you here?
I've come to get that list.
No, you haven't.
I mean,
well, we
lying.
is curious about that list. We really is.
Mm-hmm. Why did your boss send you to us now?
To see about that there list. We want to have that list so we can help you.
You're doing a stand-up job, Grunk.
The list.
I turn on my communicator. Everybody, you guys can now
before you
hear
get
this
to
conversation.
get there, oh, they're going to spend a fate on that one. You feel a bit of a pressure on your mind. Give me a willpower test.
Boy,
I believe in you, Grog. You can do it.
I'm
You should really
gonna.
increase your willpower, though.
Yeah, I know. I'm fully aware. I'm gonna spend a fight point to give me a plus 10 on this.
Go.
Ooh.
So, tell me, what's some basic information about you that they wish to know? It's because they currently know your basic information about target, such as your name, mood, and approximate state of physical and mental health. How do you feel?
I just feel kinda surrounded.
Mm-hmm. Anything
I
else? Where are you from?
feel my clan. The ground, that's where I was born.
Good. Good. Make another test.
Ooh.
Get out of my head.
Let's
It's weird, boys.
see. Plus. Yeah, okay, you managed to resist that one. They just sort of kind of press in against you. Tell us more. Tell us more. Tell us
Did
more.
you turn on your
Can I put-
communicator?
I have a
Are you
question.
guys gonna, like, help soon? The communicator is on. You're hearing this.
Yeah, maybe.
So,
Window had a question, but he just stopped
yeah,
talking.
Wyndham, what are you doing? What do you want?
I assume I'm in a pub?
Yes, you're in the pub. Are you drunk?
No?
Are you on the way to getting drunk?
Yes?
Good to know.
So, can I sense when other orcs are using psychic powers?
It does taste a bit green when they do, yes.
Mm-hmm. Can I sense the approximate direction?
Yeah.
Hmm.
The world moves under our feet. Tell us more.
I went to the wrong layer. So, what are you doing?
I'm looking up the thing, the description of the thing. Let me see the distance.
You mean like sunny seeds?
Okay, so I can basically grab Gronk
Grab Gronk?
using the Here We Go skill.
You can certainly try.
Okay, so I'm gonna do that.
I believe that means you teleport to him.
No, I teleport with him.
Ah.
The range is 10 times the siren.
Is that the range that you teleport to, or is that the one which... Double check, because it might be how far you teleport as opposed to how much range people teleport in. You know, with you.
Oh, so this is... It's both.
Ah. I'll double check. See what is... Yeah, okay, fair enough, I'll give it to you. Alright.
Yeah, so as soon as I sense some hostile usage of weirdness, I am just gonna grab myself, Gronk, and whoever else wants to come along, I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll go.
Well, everyone's here,
What
right? I
are you
assume.
in?
I'll be there just to make sure that he doesn't die like he almost did last time.
And just teleport like outside of the town.
Fair enough. Roll.
Yeah.
Alright. You managed to teleport everybody outside the town. And then...
We get out of here?
Are you sure?
We's
I need my
good,
war bike.
but Weez needs to get his war bike.
Well, first,
And-
I'm gonna ask. Wait, Gronk, you okay?
I'm like, oh, I was just surrounded by people who didn't much like me. Now I's not surrounded so much. I's much better.
You're surrounded again.
Are they around us now?
Yep.
Right, use gets. We wanted to take a look at that list.
There is only one way to take a look at the list, and that is to accept the mission. And don't send your
Right.
spy to poke around at us next time.
He's not a spy. He's an orc.
He's a commando.
Big difference.
He's a commando. His job is spying and sneaking. Do not lie to us, Skorgazek. He can and will puncture through your brain.
Is you threatening my boss here?
Yes.
Is you threatening me?
I just look down on them.
Right, gets.
Hmm?
I think you got some demonic stuff in ya. I don't know much about demons, but I do know corn, and you ain't corn.
They just sort of
This is
start
so
screeching at
strange.
you, and they teleport away.
Right. We didn't manage to get them or the list.
That's the truth.
A bit of a wash, I'd say. So, you're standing outside,
Oi, we-
surrounded by a small cloud of feathers.
Oi, Windom, do you think you could track where they teleported to?
Well, boss, they were able to track me. Therefore, I should be able to track them.
Yeah, give me a Sunday test.
Exactly.
Windub, give me a Sunday test.
I'm just finding it. Hold on.
It would be under P. There we go. Yeah, they teleported back into the town and in a much more secure location.
Wait, what do you mean
Which
secure
one?
location? That's pretty vague.
Basically, they're inside of a tower rather than outside of it.
Days in the tower, boss.
Boys got a plan. What if we's make all the other weird boys angry at those weird boys? And then the other weird boys will either kill them or knock them out.
I just have a better idea. What if we leave those kids alone and go hunt Necron scarabs?
That ain't gonna be what's gonna happen. Gronk, we's gotta know who they is. We's gotta know what's on the list because this is for another clan, and always want to know more about them. And I sure am not gonna stand to that candle for another time.
So what's it gonna be, boys?
Alright, here's the
Boss,
deal you get.
You can leave
yeah.
the candle starings at me.
Window. I appreciate that. But this is much easier.
Is it, boss? Is it really?
As if it's hard to make a weird boy angry.
Yeah, but are you sure you're going to be able to direct them?
I think I can, and I think I have a plan to make everyone direct them.
You've got
Alright,
balls, I'll
boss.
give you that. You haven't got
Boss.
much brains, but I'll give you balls.
Boss, the weird boys, they don't work same as me.
Right.
Boss, you see, his eye follows you because he's bigger. And there's only one of me.
But Window, they're not like you because they're stupider. And because they're so stupid, they'll believe anything.
Who's anything?
Exactly. Alright, let's go, boys. Alright, so the basic plan is, and listen up, all of you are going to go around and spread little fibs about the orcs that have feathers.
None of us have any persuasion
Deception.
or charm.
They're weird boys.
Or
I doubt they're
deception.
going to look for the lie in it.
Well, you're going to roll deceive, and they're going to roll scrutiny. Their scrutiny is
really-
shit. What's your deceive?
I don't have a deceive.
Good! This is going to go fantastically. Alright.
What's the worst thing? You know what? If none of you want to do it, I'll try it.
So what do we roll?
Deceive.
Deceive is only fellowship. Who has the highest fellowship?
Tell
I've
you
got
what,
none.
I'll tell you what. I'll give
I
you
have
bonus-
22.
If you tell me what you're going to actually say is a rumor each time, I'll give you a bonus or a negative depending on what I hear. Skorgazak,
I'm
what
gonna
kind
tell-
of rumor are you going to try and spread? Tell me what you're going to say.
Well, I get up real close to a psycho, a safe distance close.
So about 20
And
meters away.
Yeah, I wave him over and do the little hush symbol over my lips, like, shh, this is a secret.
Have you seen my socks?
I have seen your socks, and I know who took them.
You seen them too?
No, no. It ain't those kids. Boys know who actually took them.
Go on.
Roy, you know those bird fellows? The kids with who don't talk orky.
Oh, damn. Yeah, what about
They stole your socks
them?
and destroyed them.
Give me a deceive.
They destroyed them.
Give me deceive with what's your deceive at?
My deceive is, well, my fellowship is a 23. I don't know what the target is.
Okay, so there'll be normally would be a 3% chance for you to actually succeed. I'm going to give you a 33. So click deceive and give yourself a 30.
A 30?
A 30.
I'm gonna re-roll that.
But it's the gremlins. I thought it was the gremlins. He's the one that stole them. The gremlins stays in league with the fluffy buddies.
Damn it.
He still thinks it's the weird things that are in his brain that's stealing his non-existent socks.
Wait. But those gremlins have to answer to someone, don't they?
Days do. Days answer to the fluffy bunnies. And he runs off.
Well, I hope you guys have better luck than I did.
Wyndham, what are you gonna do?
All right. I'm gonna and grab a weird boy somewhere in the town.
Okay. There's a weird boy quietly muttering to himself.
Okay. Greetings, fellow weird boy.
Greetings, Mr. Robot.
Boy. I look around weirdly.
You're so shiny.
Oh, oi. You sees them new weird boys?
There's always new weird boys. There's always exploding. It's pretty.
Oi. These weird boys ain't weird enough.
Ah.
These weird boys, they talk like Umis.
That ain't okay.
That ain't orky at all.
Tuesday shine.
They know weird boys. They Umis in disguise.
Is they wearing a mask of Umi? Cause they, I just want one.
What?
Are they wearing a mask of Umi flesh? Cause I just want one now.
No, they orc. But they talk like Umi.
That's weird. I know it's not weird. Why's a weird boy, see? And he just he kind of puts a finger into his brain.
See, they're Humies disguised as orcs. I don't think he really understood what you said.
Wait. But that's what I said.
I don't think he understood what you meant.
No, he's getting it. He's just getting it. He's just, brain fried.
He's a little bit.
Oi.
Gotta take it a step further.
Is you likes it when Umis pretend they orc?
They's not orchid, they's Yumi. They's not supposed to be orchid. Orcs is orcs.
Yes.
Umis are Umis.
This is bad.
That's true.
The weird boys that pretend they are... wait, I got myself messed up now.
Jesus Christ.
The
Right.
orcs that talk like Umis is Umis in disguise.
That ain't right. What do you think we should do with them? Can I lick one?
Yes, you should lick all of them.
Go on, with them. What do you want them to do?
Lick them?
Wyndham. Do not say lick them.
And
what was it that we wanted to do with them?
hurt them, kill them.
Kill them or knock them out. Either or. Preferably one left alive, so it's easier to kidnap them.
Since they ain't orc, they Yumi.
We've
They
gone over
not
that
real
bit.
orc.
Yeah.
They not deserve to live.
That's a good point. We should go kill them. But maybe. And this is where you need to roll to see. Give me a +20.
I say something about socks, and he says this, and he gets a +20. And I get a 30.
He really likes his socks. And
I'm gonna fate point that.
I believe in you, Wyndham.
just go lick that squig over there. They usually give me weird things to see.
Oh, I tried,
Alright.
boss.
Alright, we still got 2 more chances.
Boss,
Grunk,
maybe you should just take the job.
you're up.
But if we... What if it's some kind of demon contract they make us sign? Then we have to do it, and I don't want to do it.
But boss, you knows
Haven't
demon stuff.
asked him.
That's like,
If you knows demon stuff, you can not sign it.
He's right. I can speak and read demonic.
Boss. Listen. If they send us to do stuff or get stuff, use the boss, you can just not do it.
He's right. Alright. Let's see how these 2 do, and if they mess up, we'll do your plan.
Alright, Grunk, your turn. Give me a good lie.
So I walk up to the Commandos for Hire building
Jesus
And I
Christ.
for another fellow commando.
And
Do I see one?
you see quite
Anything
a lot
hit?
of them. Yes.
I trot up to one random one. Oi! As you heard about the new feathery orc gits running around this fucking town?
Yeah. What about it?
I's heard that they not orky. How can you be orky? How can you be orky if you've got feathers? Orcs don't have feathers, right?
They stick them into their skin. I've seen a weird boy do that before.
No. These orcs, they's born with them.
They pop them out of the ground with feathers in them.
Yeah,
That ain't orky.
that ain't orky at all. That's what I thought too. Now, tell me this, right? These here gets, they don't think we's commando folk sneaky.
What? Where's your painted in purple and all everything?
Grunk is also painted in purple.
Yes, of course he is. He's the sneakiest around. They's never see us coming.
That's what I think. What you say, we and all your friend boys go and sneak up on them.
Oh, that sounds... Oh, you look at this. But then what would we do?
We just crump them.
Oh, wait.
On
You
orky.
just wanted us to crump weird boys. Certainly I'm not so okay with this. You do know what happens
What
when
else is...
you know what happens when you try and crump a weird boy? Weird
What?
stuff.
That's true.
You got the
That's
hook in the
true.
line. Pull it in.
Weird stuff. But is you really gonna let a bunch of unorky weird boys go around talking about how us commandos isn't sneaky?
Oh, you've got a point. We sneaky. We's the sneakiest. We can't let no stupid weird boys. Yeah. How much you paying?
How much am I paying?
How much do we have?
Because we's doing this, but we's doing it for pay.
20. How much teeth do we have?
Call up Scorg, boss.
Offer him 40.
40 teeth to crump the weird boys.
40 teeth.
He just sort of stares at. They all just stare at you with their jaws just hanging out. Get the boss. Get the fucking boss!
You see
Couple of
Grunk's
boys.
crazy grin.
They see a
And
couple
I'll
of boys
throw in a
just sort
free
of
meal.
scramble over each other, rush inside. You hear loud voices. What? 40 teeth! Thud, thud, thud. Boom! A giant orc covered in purple comes out. What's all this about 40 teeth?
Right, boy. Right. Use the boss of these here weird boys.
Oh, he's a very big boss, yes.
There's some weird boys covered in unorky feathers up in that there tower that says you boys isn't sneaky.
What? Right, that's it. We's gonna gut 'em. Come on, boys. We's got gutting to do. Also, hand over the teeth.
I hand over the teeth at this point.
Oh, hang on. Go and get me accountant. He pulls out a Gretchen, wearing one of those, clear green visor things.
Oh, that's
count-
adorable.
Puts it on a table, puts it back for him. Count 'em. Yes, boss. There's 40 teeth in here, boss. Right! Boys, get your choppers, get your sneaking git. Everyone put on your disguises. And they all start pulling out like barrels, pictures of trees on
Gronk,
sticks.
don't forget to mention that keep one alive and capture them.
And flaming
Right.
rock.
We's also want to capture one too. We's gonna make him pay real
Dudes
good.
can pick over the leftovers.
Oh
Right,
dear.
boys. Right, on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Walk.
Grunk's just gonna melt into that crowd among his people.
You see the as they go along. You're joined by about 30 or 40 commandos who are moving en masse. Quite a lot of people just staring at them in their various disguises, quote unquote. And they approach the tower. So, you got yourself a whole bunch of commandos. Pretty much every commando in there. Rollock. Christian,
Oh boy.
try and top that.
Well, okay, so I don't know. What would be the best place to go look for somebody gullible?
The bar, probably?
Yeah, that seems about right. Who is the most?
You could go to the docks too. The mad docks. You're a mad doc.
You go to your people.
I could, but at the same time, I could probably convince a drunk person that I'm smart because I look
A
like.
single drunk person? You mean the entire bar?
Yeah, that.
There's
What
a
if I buy them all
possibility.
drinks and then tell them?
It's a
I don't know.
possibility. Up to you. Do you
You could find a big boss in there.
Ooh, I could. Yeah. Okay. So, who exactly would be in the bar? Yeah, probably Big Boss. Okay. So, what I think would be a good idea would be to just walk in there, find the most, just drunk person there is, clearly out of their mind,
Mhm.
and just go tell them about these feathered weird boys.
What
We're
do you
trying to
say
boss us
exactly?
around.
Come on. This is the opportunity to really roleplay, dude. Give us your best
Okay.
shot. Oh, you.
I'm the magic doctor man, and I'm here to tell you about these feathered, unorky weird boys who are trying to boss everybody in this town around.
Is they big?
They have a lot of power, but
Well,
I don't
that's
know.
why
I
people can
think-
get bossed around. That's how it works.
yeah, no, I think me, you, and everybody in this bar could take them single-handedly.
Hang on. That's more than one hand.
Yeah, I know.
It's
two hands.
I was too drunk for this.
yeah. You'll be fine. Relax.
But why would
All
we
we
go
need
and
is
crop them? We've got no reason to.
What do you mean? We got plenty of reason. They're not even like orcs.
They're not even
They're-
orcs.
Yeah, they got like feathers and they're weird looking. Sort of.
Oh, don't judge an orc by his feathers. There's better be nice boys. Oh,
Bro, like you sound like you're selling a Mormon Bible here. Spice it up.
These
Okay.
nice boys, I'm sure of it. They're good for
Nah.
cropping a dates.
Well, once you have a conversation with them, they're like, I don't know, they're mean.
They's mean.
They-
Of course
they-
they's mean.
they-
They's orky.
They make fun of you. Like they made fun of me and my good friend Rolla. They made fun of all of my clan. Everybody.
And they still alive.
Yeah.
Then you's not very orky. They's make fun of you. You crop them.
Well, I mean, we tried.
Christian,
This
abandon
is
no.
just gonna turn into a
Abandon-
therapy lesson.
Dead.
Would you like to
Yeah.
find another target?
You know, I probably could. Maybe somebody who's a little less drunk.
Alright.
Just find the biggest, baddest orc in there.
Yeah, that seems about right.
Alright. There
And
is
just
a
put
very
shit up
large
there.
orc with a very large belly and a very large axe resting against the table, eating a very, very large amount of meat and drinking from a very large tankard.
Oh, this is
More of
gonna
a
be cool.
bucket.
To anybody
Okay.
else, it would be a bucket. It's really just a bucket with
So-
a handle on the side.
Okay.
So,
So,
he's staring
have
at
you-
you.
this. So, have you heard about the feathered weird boys who just showed up in town earlier?
Is that new band?
Yeah. They came in here, right?
Well, I
And
think so.
they-
They was weird.
Yeah, I know.
But why is you talking to me about them?
I'm talking to you about them because they're not like I don't know. They're weird, right? And they
Yeah.
got feathers.
Yeah. Everyone's got
But
their
when you-
own look. I know an orc who wears a fumey dress. What's your
You
point?
do?
Yes. I believe his name's Wyndham.
nice
Window.
Well, my point, right, is that they're not really like orky, you know?
Neither's that
They're
other
almost
orc.
like I don't know, something's off about them.
In what
Yeah.
way, boy? Look, if you's going to mess with my food time, I's going to have to crump you. Give me a good reason why I's not going to crump you.
I got a good reason. Because I wanted your help. You specifically. You are the toughest guy in this bar. I'll let you know that right now.
Oh, thank you.
And this guy, these feathered weird boys, they're trying to do some messed up things in this whole like marketplace almost, like this bar. They're trying to take over the bar.
What?
And turn it in. They're trying to get rid of the bar, man.
They're trying to get rid of the bar? Boys!
Yeah, they're trying to get rid of the bar.
There it is. The Fivery Gits is trying to get rid of the bar. What's all
Yeah.
this then? Give me a deceive with a plus 50. No one threatens Orc Bar, the Orc Booze.
Hold on a minute. Oh my god, I'm getting my character sheet out. So a deceive plus 50.
Plus 50. Just bounce in 50.
Yeah, don't mess with some guy and his drinks.
You should reroll.
Reroll
What a
that.
fate point that one.
Use one of them.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, you're
Okay.
looking all feathery. Get
Oh
him!
my god, that was horrible. Okay, here we go. Oh, that's still bad.
Oh,
Yeah. This is the end.
the response is, this place could use a new coat of paint. Let 'em.
Mm.
You know what? You've actually got a good point. This place is ugly.
Yeah.
But
Uh,
I tell
maybe
you what, maybe I go have a word with him, asking me if I can get some pointers on the decorations around this place when they take over.
Yeah, hopefully liven up the place.
Yeah, some lovely feathers, a nice bit of paint, maybe a inflatable squig to throw around.
That'd be.
A freaking Sneech bar.
There'd be ravens everywhere, man.
Yeah, still,
Oh, Parrot, you went all robotic there. We couldn't understand you.
Yeah, Eric's dying, apparently.
I'm the robotic one.
Uh, Parrot, you want to say it again? Parrot?
Apparently not.
Nope. Okay, no worries. So you got at least a weird, a knob to follow you out. He's gonna
You
have a
know
nice
what?
word.
If that guy actually goes and asks them about the decor of the bar, he would be a great distraction of some kind.
Yeah, he's gonna get
He'd
there
be a
first,
he'd be a distraction for the commandos.
and they actually use him, and that's exactly what happens. He walks up to the door, and he just thumps on the door. Oi, you gets gonna take over the bar. He's gonna have a few words about that. I want to say green. I like green. If you're gonna paint it, paint bang! And a small hole
green.
in the door appears as a bolt of green lightning just passes right through it and takes off the guy's ear. I said I wanted green. What's wrong with green?
I like how he just shrugs it off.
Yeah, he's an orc. He loses shit all the time. Right, that's it. Always coming. Always going to have a nice discussion about interior decorating. Face to face. Boom, and he knocks down the door. Right, come in. You know, mate, we're going to talk about tassels. And feng shui, god dang it. And at this point, you see, Rollock, you see a
Congregation of trees and bushes
tree
slowly
bushes,
slip
barrels,
inside.
and one of them looks like he's dressed as a space marine for some reason. It's really just cardboard with paint on it, but he looks like one.
Crump peeks out, winks.
And one of them is holding up a picture saying, "Not an orc." And they all start gathering around the door. Right. 1, 2, 3. Whoa! And they all rush in. And you start hearing loud bolts of lightning, screaming, firing, slashing. You see something come flying out of the doorway. Its lower half is orc, its upper half is tentacles. Something went weird.
Oh, man.
And you hear more crumping, shouting, zapping, and then you hear what can only be described as a loud hum begin to pervade the entire area.
Can I hit one of them with with a whip of corn and drag him out?
Sure, give you your best shot.
That'd be pretty smart.
Plus 10 for size and plus 20 for surprise.
Yes. All right, let me get my whip of corn out. Hit. Half aim. Standard. Plus 30. Ding.
Alright. So it just sort of lashes around them, surprised. They all yell out in surprise at the exact same time. And what do? You start yanking him out?
Drag him.
Yeah, I start dragging him out.
Alright. Opposed strength test.
Alright.
Ooh. That was a good roll.
Alright, now I have... What do I have for strength? I have a natural strength 8. So, here comes a strength test.
Apparently
Reroll.
you get yanked in.
Reroll. Yeah.
Maybe I need to come down and help you.
There we go.
No.
You beat him
A
by
natural strength.
1 point. And I think you might actually have a more unnatural strength than him. So.
A natural strength 8.
Yep, I think you got it. So, you slowly drag him outside. He is resisting. Give me a dodge test.
Oh, all right. Dodge.
Zap.
Whoosh.
You must.
All right. Last reroll.
Good.
Whoosh.
There you go, as you dodge a very high-powered zap that scorches a nice little groove in the ground right where you're standing.
Can I rush to him?
You can indeed.
Alright, I'll rush to him with my hammer out. Alright, you's got some question to answer.
We's not talking to you. Hang on, what happened to my voice? Oh no, the link is broken! You kids, you broke the link!
Right, I smash his
Put him
leg
on
with
a
my
war.
hammer.
We should pull the war bike up and drag him off.
Well, apparently Skorgozak's already smacked him in the head, so he's currently unconscious.
I'm not gonna smack his head. I'm smashing his legs.
Oh, smashing his legs, crunched and crunch. There's bone shards everywhere, man. It's not pretty.
Right, these things can heal, so this ain't so bad. But I'll take them off next time. So user's gonna answer some questions, or user's gonna be losing more parts.
We need to get out of here. There's five.
You messing with? The boss is not gonna be happy about this.
You think your boss cares about 6 little weird boys?
We was one of his pets, one of his toys. He put us together, linked our brains. And now you've done this and cut it off.
Oh, we'll fix the link.
There's no fixing the link once it's broken.
Sure there is. Alright, Gronk. Tie him to the back of your war bike and drag him off. Make sure he's in a cell, and make sure he can't kill himself either.
Right. So I drag my war bike up, tie him off, and I run him back to home base.
And I will go inside and see what all the hullabaloo is looking like. By go inside, I mean peek inside.
Peek inside. You see a squig that pretty sure wasn't actually in there previously. Comes running out.
Alright. Are all
It's
the other
painted
weird boys
purple.
dead?
You see quite a few commandos dead. Quite a few piles of tentacle teeth and bits and pieces. Like the spare parts bin from God's creation workshop. And you see about 4 of the weird boys dead. You got one of the weird boys dragged out, another one's kind of pinned up against the wall, screaming at them, trying to kill everyone. But the really big commando just kind of lifts him up the wall, and then...
Wait!
Okay.
I couldn't have said wait before that.
Okay, you got it. He's about half a second away from snapping his neck with his thumb.
Am I bigger than him?
A little bit.
Right. So I'm a little bit more of a demanding force than him. That's good.
Just a little.
I walk up to him and say, "Or use the get my boy gave 40 teeth to."
Was that your boy? He's very
That
generous.
wasn't my boy. He is very generous. I offered 40 teeth.
Yeah.
Right. So, since I gave you so much, I'll be taking this. I'm just picking the field, you know.
You mean I don't get to
grabbed the
break
weird
them?
boy.
Oh, hang on a second.
Oh.
I have to fulfill the contract properly. And he promptly snaps off the guy's left arm.
Can I? Right, that's alright.
Dave's
You
been
can keep
disarmed. It's all good now.
Alright. Make sure the other weird boys are, like, buried or burned or something. Burned and buried.
You sure? We usually just leave them for the squigs to eat.
Oh, I'm sure. You don't want your squigs to have tentacles, do you? That's sort of question to answer. Please burn them.
Alright, use the paying customer, so we shall follow your orders. Right, boys, grab the gits. We're gonna set them out and burn them. No eating them!
But
Ernie, I said no eating!
I pick up the weird boy and smile at him. Right. User's gonna answer some questions.
No, I ain't.
Sure you is.
Nope.
You just wait. And
Don't wanna.
I will put him... What?
Don't wanna.
Well, he's going to. So I'll tie him to the back of my killer queen, because I'm sure I came here on that. And I'll drive my way back to the base.
Okay. The blood loss from this lost arm is starting to make me woozy.
Do I have anything that has fire? I think I do.
You have a flamethrower.
I don't have a flamethrower. The fuck are you talking about?
Your killer queen has a flamethrower.
Oh yeah.
You're right. I'll put his arm right next to the flamethrower and make it go whoosh.
Clang.
But you ain't bleeding anymore. Stop complaining. This is the least of your worries.
You set me on fire.
I put it out.
Do you have any idea how much that hurts?
You think that hurts? You ain't seen nothing yet.
Oh, Sogwy's got an enthusiast.
So I will continue taking him back to the base.
Alright, you've got 2 enemy weird boys inside your base. This
Good.
Couldn't possibly go wrong.
I'm gonna call up McBain, because I'm sure he has experience with this.
Interrogation? Yes. Interrogating weird boys? No, he's not that stupid.
Well,
Boss,
it's not that
leave
much
this
different.
to me.
Window. Let's see if McBain can do something, and then we leave it up to use.
Boss, this is okay. Boss, I can do this.
Okay, Window. We'll give you one of them, and I'll take the one who's missing an arm. Fair?
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Alright,
Who wants to go
Window,
first?
good luck. I want to go first.
You want to go first? Alright.
Yeah.
He's standing there, he's sitting, he's waiting. What are you going to do? You going to roll interrogation? You going to roll what?
I'm going to ask McBain for advice. And hear that sweet accent that I missed.
Shit. You're going to try and fucking remember it. Hang on a
He
second.
talked like he was Austrian, you know.
Yeah, I'm
Schwarzenegger.
aware. I'm just, my brain hasn't quite gotten to that gear yet. Hang on.
Kind of like Dorgan from Very Odd Parents. Ah!
What do you want?
That's pretty good.
I know.
Right, McBain, always got an orc that I needs to interrogate. Do you got any tips? I haven't done this much, believe it or not.
Depends on what you want.
Always want to know everything.
Sharp objects.
Okay, you're gonna have to make it, like, understandable, Travis.
Sharp objects.
Right. Thank you, McBain.
You want me to sit
I
in?
will. Sure. He's a weird boy.
I'm gonna sit out.
You're gonna sit in.
I'm gonna sit out. I like being
You're
human.
gonna sit in. Trust me, he can't do nothing. Always got this, and I show him my hammer as I swing it around.
Fine. In we go.
Alright, we go in. What is the status of our prisoner?
He's trying to eat his own tongue. Not doing a very good job.
I guess I'll... You trying to chew your own tongue off? Try to do the walk for us.
I
Right.
can't talk without no tongue, you git. Ow. Ow. Ow.
You know what? You's right. You's got a point. I'm gonna open up that beautiful mouth of his and start pulling out his teeth and putting them into my little teeth pouch.
You get about 6 good ones.
6 good ones while I take out the bad ones too and just throw them away.
Okay, he's now completely toothless. Yes, I need those.
You just don't need squat. Because your only goal right now is to tell us everything that I want to know.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
Nope.
How many teeth did you say I got, by the way?
6.
6.
Yeah, 6 good ones that are actually worth something.
Okay. Okay, so what do I roll?
You want to roll interrogation, good sir? Or you can ask McBain to step in.
I could, but I don't know whose interrogation is higher.
Well, he is an arbiter.
Go ahead, McBain. Have fun.
Right. This is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt good. Pass me the hammer.
I pass him the hammer.
Oh, it's heavy. Right. I'm gonna squash you if you don't tell me what I need to know. Well, holy shit.
Oh.
And the orc is going to roll willpower to try and resist. He does a little bit. You're going to get...
The list.
no, you're going to ask him 6 questions.
6 questions.
6
That's
questions.
all I need.
And you won't be able to ask him any more afterwards. Be very careful.
Alright, the entire time. If I intimidate him, will it get one more question out?
Nope.
Okay.
We should ask him about his clan too, like his boss.
Alright.
Throwing that out there.
Right. Use is aware of chaos gods. So that means that use gets got to be aligned with someone. And use gets ain't red. So that means you ain't with corn. Who's is use with?
The favorite getting known as Zinch.
Roy, Sneech.
Oh, sorry.
Now we actually have in-game knowledge of Sneech. So we can metagame a little bit now.
Yeah.
Just a little bit. Be careful. Don't overstep it.
Roy. Where did your leader get the Sneech power?
From his amulet.
His amulet.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Where did he get... No. Any suggestions, fellas?
Pardon?
Describe the leader. You wanted me to go
Describe your leader.
He's about 10 foot tall. He's got 2 heads and wings.
Come on, there's more. Be descriptive.
How much do I know? He's 10 foot tall, 2 heads, and his wings. How many orcs do you know have that?
If I ask a question to try to specify more, will that count as one of my questions?
I'm not going to be a dick about that.
Like, what are his weapons and stuff?
What are his weapons? Does he have any special powers?
Yeah, he has all sorts of stuff. He doesn't use real weapons much. He has his staff. He has a nice sword that apparently can talk to people. And he likes to blast things with his brain. You're gonna die.
I tap him in the groin with my hammer.
There's nothing there, boy.
I mean, I'm not smashing a vital point. I mean, I'm just smacking him.
Yeah. He doesn't care. He's got nothing there.
Right. So, what is this link you was talking about? You mentioned the other boy mentioned that you're one of his pets.
Yeah, he likes to experiment. Do things that aren't supposed to be. He put us together to see how powerful we could be. And we worked really well together. Then you broke it.
So 2 more questions.
One more.
No, 2. I'm at 4.
Because 1 or 5. Okay.
If I ask him to elaborate on the experiments, will that take a question?
That will, because there's a lot more to it.
You shouldn't even bother with the experiments. Instead, ask what is the clan like armed with in general?
Well, those experiments could be potentially what they're armed with.
Yeah.
Alright. I want to know about every other experiment he's done. Go on.
Right. Let's see. There's the Mecha Grot. A grot with about 8 heads all joined onto one body. That thing's a bit weird even for us. There's a giant squig off that farts out lightning. You might want to avoid that one. That's just a friendly suggestion. Even we have trouble with that, especially when we had to figure out its diet. Because if we got that wrong, we lost Jimmy. Poor Jimmy. He never was the same.
We should write these things down somewhere.
Big
So
is writing them down.
Oh yeah, he's writing them down. But somebody in character, out of character, should actually write them down.
Gronk, you got this.
I mean, where would I write them down that I would help? I could write it in my bio.
On your computer.
I can give you a notepad. Ads, handouts, mysterious notes, edited by all players. Done. Player up. Right away. So, he said you mecha grot with a whole bunch of heads on one body, and a giant squiggle that can fart lightning.
Okay. Mecha Grot, giant lightning, farting squigoth.
Then there's all of the demon engines that he's made with orky souls inside of them. That was
Demon
fun.
engines.
With orc souls.
Orc souls. Do orcs have souls?
Yes.
Guess so.
They're not very
So I
tasty.
got
I thought
as
they didn't
demon.
have souls.
They do. They're
No,
just
they
not
do.
very tasty.
I got the Mecha Grot, giant lightning farting squig, and the demon engines.
Well,
Anything I'm
let's see
missing?
what else we've got. I think he made another linked group. Yeah, he made another linked group. He was pretty happy with the first one. And then let's see. Oh yeah, he made the squigs. He's making squigs that can explode in lightning around him.
Suicide squigs.
Lightning suicide squigs.
Well, I mean,
You glitched out there, Park. Okay, he dropped. Lovely. So, what else can I come up with on short notice? Oh yeah, he's come up with some sort of new vehicle that's just a giant wheel that shoots lightning. Really fast,
Giant,
and it shoots lightning. I like
Giant.
that one.
lightning wheel.
Yeah, it's a bit unstable though. It's been known to explode. But then he sort of encouraged that and made it explode more. That's the people experiments. Then there's the other experiments. There's, for example, ow. There's the other, ow. There's a ow. I'd like to tell you, but I can't.
Why?
That's your last question.
Okay. No, it's not. Hold
Yes, it
on.
is.
I take that back.
No, if you
I
want it.
say never mind.
You sure?
I can probably guess why.
Alright. Alright, pulling back that question, it did not happen. Last question.
Or I just say never mind.
No, it has to be undone because otherwise that question gets asked and is answered.
Unless he doesn't understand what never mind means.
No, he would just answer the question. The question's been asked, he will be answering it. So it's going to be undone completely. You never asked it. What is your final question? Come on. What's your final question?
I'm thinking.
Any suggestions from the group?
I got one.
Ways to disable the field, sensing of other orcs,
Ah, yeah. Like,
ways
what if?
into the base.
How can I possibly how I could sneak in there? Yeah.
How do we turn off that field that be messing with electronics?
You killed the boss. He's the one making it.
Roy, that was a really. I should have just asked the question I thought of. But now we know.
Yep,
Hey, I
he's
mean, at
making-
least we didn't try to do something useless.
So, meanwhile, in another room,
That
Windham
was
is
interesting.
interrogating another weird boy. Windham, how do you go about interrogating this one?
Don't you have dominate?
Dominate?
No.
Oh no, that's.
I
another
think that's
guy.
another system.
No, it's the same system. It's just you can't use human powers.
Oh, that must have been one of the guys that left them.
That was Gierzeg, the guy with 2 brains. So, what are you doing there, Perk? How are you interrogating this guy?
Right. So walk in, sit down,
And
look at him, and go, you want to do this the easy way, or you want to do this the weird way?
oh, he's a weird boy, so we do it the weird way. Go on, bring it.
Alright, I brings it. Ed to Ed.
Ed to Ed. Right. I gotta open his character sheet. Weird boy and psychic powers. Rightio. Ed to Ed. Opposed test. Willpower test. Right. He's going to have... Right. Off you go. He's going to roll. Uh-oh. Good thing he's not the one doing the psychic power. So... he takes 1d5 psychic energy damage and will be stunned. So, roll 1d5, please. Parrick. Yep. 3 points of damage. Not reduced by toughness or armor. But not toughness. He doesn't really take any damage, but he does sort of jolt backwards a bit. Ow, that hurt. What you doing?
Well, you wanted the weird way.
That was pathetic. Come on, do something bigger. Is that all you've
I do
got?
so. I do something bigger. So I aim right over his shoulder with a zap.
Okay.
Make it seem like I'm aiming for him, but just barely miss.
Uh-huh. He just sort of flinches a little bit out of the way. Was that the best you can do? Make me roll a D100, please, just to make sure you don't, weird. Cool. No psychic phenomena or wild phenomena, anyways. So he just sort of shrugs it off. Is that the best you've got? You've any idea what my boss is capable of? Do you remember what happened to those commandos that went in after us? He can do that to me. And to you.
So, if he's so powerful,
Yeah.
how is you doing that?
I was doing that for various reasons, mainly because of the link that we had and the fact that we serve him. But other than that, well, we can't do it now. Otherwise, you'd be covered
Yous
in
were
feathers.
turnings.
Otherwise, you'd be covered with feathers if I could do it right now.
Yous were turning them into tentacles because of a link.
Yep. That link, no more. No more tentacles. Which is good for you. That being said, I can still do stuff. And he tries to zap you. You might want to dodge.
That's unfortunate.
Dodge.
Wasn't he supposed to be stunned?
He was, then he stopped.
Oh. Dodge.
You were talking to him for a while. He's not stunned no more. You successfully dodge out of the way. Good. So. He just sort of looks at you. Oh,
You guys are like having a brain pissing contest in there.
A little bit. Oh,
Okay.
he's gonna do
Well,
this too.
So, if Whiz kills you, then your boss is not gonna know who did it.
He already knows.
Oh, does he?
Yep.
And then what's he gonna do to you if he finds out you're alive?
Probably kill me.
Do you want that, or would you rather we kills your boss?
You're not gonna kill the boss. And him just killing me is actually a good thing compared to what could happen. And what he's gonna do to you. You's gonna be not okay no more.
You mean I's gonna be squig?
If you're lucky, you'll be squig.
What else can I be?
I don't know, it depends on his mood that day. What day is it today?
What day is it?
Give me a D7. Saturday.
Ha!
Today's Saturday, so I think he might turn you into a lizard. He usually does lizards on a Saturday.
Don't
know why.
So, but if we kills your boss, if we kills your boss,
Yeah?
what say you joins our clan?
Well, if you's the one that kills the boss, then you's the boss. You know how that works, right? You is an orc, right? You kill the boss, you is the
I
boss.
think for a bit. I think for a bit. I think very hard. I think I'm orc.
Then you's orc. If you's think orc, you's orc. And of course, if you's kill the boss, you is the boss. That's how orcs work. You do know this, right? That's how it works.
Hmm.
Kill the boss, be the boss. It's always been that way.
Hmm.
That's just great. Plenty of room for upward mobility.
Yeah, so plenty of room for downward.
Does that mean I can kill my boss?
Yeah, you could kill your boss and use the boss. That's how it works. That's how orcs
But
work.
then he not very weird. Is not worth killing. I like killing weird ones, like your boss.
Oh, he's a weird one. You're not gonna kill him though. He's gonna squish you. And he's gonna play with what's left. Right, I've had enough of this. I'm out of here. And he casts Zap on his own brain.
I think I'm able to counter that.
Alright.
Doesn't he have a psychic hood?
He does.
Psychic hood?
Yeah, you do. Alright. Give me the test.
Hold on. How does it work? I need to look it up.
Okay, it's in Death Watch. So we're going to go to that. Death Watch.
Every degree of success imposing. Yeah, focus power roll. The wearer makes a focus power test. Willpower. With every degree of success imposing -10 penalty on the enemy's focus power test.
Alright. Give me a psychic power test then. Does it...
Modified by.
Yeah, psychic power.
Well, modified by the thing, right?
Yeah. Oh, Jesus H. Christ. So, he's got a -60. He just goes, what? Actually, how did you do that? Oh!
Do you still think I can't kill your boss?
I'm starting to question it now. How you do that?
Here's the deal. We's not kill you. You's not bother us. We kills your boss and then you joins us.
If I'm still alive at the end of it, yes. Because he's the boss. I fight for the boss until the boss is dead. Then I fight for the new boss.
Well, then we just need to make sure you can't fight.
I'm joking. How much is this gonna hurt?
I'm gonna add to Adam
Yeah.
until he's stunned. And
For
then
years.
I'm just gonna ask Rollock to just put him out for a while.
Put him out for a while.
Just put him in a coma so he can't keep Zap suiciding.
Medically induced coma, which can either be accomplished with good quality drugs or a large rock on a timer that just constantly hits him in the head.
Which one sounds more fun? That's the real question. The rock sounds pretty fun, but
Didn't he have like a drill or something?
Probably.
right.
Oh yeah, the Narthesium, yeah.
Just
That,
Narthesium some drugs into him.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Or give him to. We could just give him to Vlad, and have him put him in a stasis tank.
yeah, he's not gonna touch any psychos. Nope.
Fair enough.
His
Fair
stasis
enough.
tanks are kind of full anyways.
Yeah, he's playing with genetic material that's questionable at best.
Space Marines.
Yeah,
And Tau.
yeah, he's playing with Tau when he can. At the moment, he's doing okay. He's still trying to figure it out. he might be a good geneticist, but he's not emperor. He's not the fucking emperor.
Well, he's the next best
He's
thing.
kind of not really.
Yeah.
He's kind of just fumbling in the dark.
Give him 10,000 years and plot armor, and he might be that whatever his name is in the new stuff, the one who makes the Primaris Marines.
Oh,
That
jeez, yeah.
douchebag. Yeah, 10,000 years and some plot device. Right now, he's just kind of going, the fuck does this thing do? Squish, squish,
God.
squish. What does this thing do? What's this supposed to be? Yeah, so, at the moment...
Good old trial and error.
At the moment, after a few attempts of head-to-head, he is indeed stunned, and he's knocked out, and he's put to one side and made sure he can't do zapping anytime soon.
Yay.
So, at this point, you pretty much declared war on that clan. Good going, guys. I need to make the map now, and I need to make sure that it's ready for when you go horribly, horribly wrong.
When? You mean if? I have a devious plan.
I'm
Easy.
sure that it's a lovely plan. The problem is you're going up against a avatar of Zinch who is the planner of all plans.
What do you mean? What better way to go against an avatar of Zeech than an avatar of Korn?
Fair enough.
True.
You need to become a champion of corn first.
Hot
this would-
avatar
this
on
would-
avatar
This
action.
would be this is a pretty this is a pretty close thing. Corn probably likes what we're doing right now.
He's paying attention.
Yeah, but I can't directly ask him for help, or he'll be like, nah.
No, he would immediately just turn away and not look at you.
Yeah, so I can't directly ask him for help, but I could convince some people that Sneak shouldn't be on this planet because he's a filthy sorcerer.
Potentially.
So, I'm pretty sure my character doesn't know about the whole rivalry between the Chaos Gods, so I'm gonna go candle this info into my noggin.
Okie dokie. Let's have a look. See, yes, the spectral flame. So, what are you going to ask it?
What's the one thing that Sneech hates and fears?
Hates and fears. I'm going to have to say negative 40 willpower test.
Jeez.
Or Windle.
The candle begins to suck your brain out. You're just like, no.
So, Wyndham, you we go stare into the flame?
Yes, boss.
Right, Windle. I got a question for the candle. Can I give him a +10, by the way?
You can try.
Yeah.
Alright, what do you mean try? There's a 1% chance here. Alright, Windle. Here's what you're gonna ask the candle. You're gonna ask, what's the one thing Sneech fears and hates?
Right, boss. I was gonna ask it, what's the one thing Shinch fears
And hates.
and hates?
Alright.
Boss, who's a Shinch?
Sneech. He's like
Oh,
Korn,
snitch. Got it,
except-
boss.
No, not Schnitz. Sneech.
Oh,
He's like
yes,
Korn, but
I
a
had one of
pussy.
those, boss. I had one of those, boss. A schnitzel,
Say it with-
yes, very delicious.
No. Say it with me. Sneech.
Nerd.
Say it with me.
Sneech.
Sneech.
Sheech.
Sneecha. Schna. Schna.
Schna.
Niche.
Nich.
Schneech.
Schnich.
There you go. Alright, you know what
clapped
to
you.
ask.
Alright, okay, so what do you ask it? Since you were very specific about the actual wording, give me the actual wording of what you ask the flame.
What is the one thing that Schnich fears and hates?
Alright, give me a negative 40.
-30.
Is my willpower straight up or modified by psi rating?
Straight up. I have to Google this too. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I'm
Wouldn't
gonna
it just be
reroll.
corn? Aren't they polar opposites?
Yeah, I know that. I just want to see if there's anything else.
Hey, wind up coming through with that willpower.
He fears corn, but hates Nurgle.
Oh, of course. Nurgle is just like the fat kid that everyone doesn't like.
He's the exact opposite. He hates his plans, his plans, and his schemes being defiled and destroyed. You don't know what you can use for that information. With that information, it's just there.
With Nurgle? Nope. I don't even know who Nurgle is, I'm pretty sure. But I
Yeah.
know who Korn is. And I know that there are Korn avatars or whatever, champions of Korn, scattered around this planet. Alright, boys, we're going to the desert.
Yay.
Road
Oh
trip.
boy, I love dessert.
If there was actually a giant field of ice cream, I'd definitely go there.
Probably
Anyways.
have ice cream land sharks knowing
Antarctica?
this planet.
Yeah. Okay. So you're gonna pile up. You're actually gonna go after this guy.
We're not going to go after him in a threatening manner, but we are going to go find him, yes.
All right. Best of luck. We'll do that next session. So, I hope we all had a bit of fun playing roleplay and poking weird boys, and still being the same shape that you were before.
I told you I had a plan.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm basically a sneech right now. I got the plans.
In that case, you burst into flame. Corn does not like you. Anyways, say goodbye to YouTube.
See you, YouTube.
Bye.